So where's the Virginia line?
Well, you go about 5 minutes down that way, you
Yeah.
go right into it.
So Virginia, and then this is the West Virginia side here.
Yeah, they're
Very nice.
right on you.
I'm sure when you think of West Virginia and the rural towns of West Virginia, you think of coal towns, little quiet hollers out in the mountains, coal camps, wooden structures, abandoned towns. But I am in a town today sitting on West Virginia and the Virginia border that breaks all the stereotypes. A town built on coal, elevated in the mountains clouds, sitting at 2,600 feet. Welcome to Bluefield, West Virginia. A beautiful little town here that breaks all the stereotypes. It's known as the nature's air-conditioned town. As you can probably hear, even though I have the mic protected, it is quite windy, and that's normal here. Currently 73 degrees, August 1st. Beautiful weather. And a very cool little town here. As you can see, they take the name seriously, nature's air-conditioned city. So in the 1920s, black gold was flowing like crazy out of these mountains and hills on this train yard, which is a major train hub here. Enormous wealths were created, fortunes were built for the coal barons. But deep in the mountains, underground, were the coal workers. Like so many areas here in West Virginia, this is where these guys were working their butts off, making the barons rich while they were struggling for a good living. So this rail yard was one of the largest bottleneck rail yards in the country in the 1900s. So much so that this was discovered that Adolf Hitler, or the Germans, had plans to attack this rail yard. This was putting a lot of coal forward for the war efforts in the 1940s. Sasha. I'm Darren, by the way. I don't know if it's okay to shake your hand.
Oh. And I'm...
Yes, all right.
And I'm Mark.
Mark, nice to meet you, man.
Oh, you're good.
And you're Sasha. Woo. Yeah, she's a well-fed, tough-looking little girl.
Yeah,
Beautiful eyes.
I think she's about 7 now.
Oh yeah.
Something like that, about 7 years old.
So, Mark, you live out here in Bluefield?
Yes. Yeah, I live on the other side of Bluefield, though. My father-in-law lives in one of these apartments here.
So, where's the Virginia line?
You go about 5 minutes down that way, you
Yeah.
go right into it.
So Virginia, and then this is the West Virginia side here.
Yeah, they're
very nice.
Right on each other.
What do you do out here?
I actually work out of town. Do
Okay.
electrical work.
But you're not in the coal industry.
No,
Is that still a thing here?
not like it used to be.
Not like it used to
Not
be.
like it used to be.
And it's not coming back with the regeneration of the energy request and all that stuff?
I haven't seen it yet.
Not
I haven't
yet.
seen it coming back around here yet.
Okay.
It used to be real good. And the railroad too. The railroad used to be something that it used to have a lot of jobs.
Yeah, that's my understanding is this railroad used to be a big deal here.
Yeah. They which I know years ago I'd only read about it. They used to call it like Little New York and
Yeah.
stuff like that at one point because it was such a booming little town.
That's what I read too. This is considered the little New York of the South because
Yeah.
back in the day, I guess these were considered
Yeah.
high rises.
Yep. And see, they recently tore down a lot. There wasn't one right here. It just started that one there.
Really?
They
Okay, and this empty lot here, that used to be a building?
Yeah.
Wow, what a shame. It's a beautiful place. This honestly surprises me, considering what I don't know. It's a beautiful place. This doesn't look like something that you would think of in West Virginia.
Yeah,
You know,
you really wouldn't most of the time. Especially some of these areas. If you go, like, if you walk into this building there that I was saying about.
right over there. I'm gonna check that out.
See, there's actually a little small, like little art museum in there too.
Yeah.
That's really nice to go into.
And what do people do here? I mean, what is most of this town about now?
Now, not a whole lot to it. Most people try and work out of town. Mostly.
So they live here and you go out of town for a week or just a day or?
Oh, I go out for a week at a time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a big deal out here, I guess. I mean, you're an electrician?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Good trade.
Yeah.
Very good trade. Mark, nice meeting you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go check it out. It's this little, this area, and I'm gonna go check that out. Thank you so much. So what I was gonna mention was this was considered the Little New York or Chicago. I think it was called both, to be honest, in the 20s or the 1900s, earlier 1900s, because of the wealth here. These buildings, 12-story tall buildings, were considered high rises back then. I mean, it was a big deal for the South here. And like he was saying, there used to be a big building here. I think it was a Montgomery Ward or something. But just amazing history here. And again, this is not the kind of place that you would think of in West Virginia, here in tucked in a little valley, 2,600 feet up, in beautiful weather. I just met a guy who was sitting on the side of the road in his car. Looked like he was just wiped out, covered, black soot. And I asked him if he just got off work, and he said, yeah, he just got out of the coal mines. And he said he had to go swimming today. And I didn't know what that meant. I thought he was maybe going down to a river or something. And what it was he was down deep in the coal mine, and there was water in there. He had to go set a pump, and he was just covered. It looked like he had paint on him. And he just was exhausted, worn out, didn't want to be on video, which I understand. Some people don't want to be on video. But one of the things I asked him, and he mentioned, was every day when he goes home, the hardest part is getting that off in the shower before he goes to bed, and then turn around and doing it the next day. And on Sundays, he's off, spends the entire day doing laundry, trying to get that stuff out. He said it's the hardest thing to get off your skin. Very interesting. I hope I can find some more people on this trip here in some of the other towns I go to. I would love to be able to have some people explain that on video. It'd be great. This building here was once an opera house. I want to show you something on the ground here. This was once Elks Lodge and Opera House. Hopefully you can see that. If you can't. Through the years, this building has been the scene of many elegant balls, high-quality theater performances, and the psalm ceremonies of the BPO Elks began in 1902, enlarged in 1927. The western portion of the building houses the Elks Lodge itself, where the huge ballroom still contains elaborate decorative elements from the years past. The east-facing portion of the building held a 500-seat opera house. Broadway shows bound by train for the West would stop here in Bluefield long enough to present their productions. That just goes to show the elegance and power of this town back in the early 1900s and the wealth and fortune coal brought here. These are just some incredible homes here as an example of what the coal wealth brought to this town. Again, like I mentioned earlier, this town breaks all the stereotypes of West Virginia and rural coal towns. Now, this is definitely a different vibe here, not something you would expect. Just well constructed, well manicured houses. Look at that thing. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap today's video right here. This was just a little sample. I got into the town late, just flew in this morning. So we have several days ahead of us. We're going to go from one end of West Virginia to the other. Plenty of towns, plenty of people to see and talk to. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, means the world to me. Throw some comments in there. I love hearing from you, and I will see you on the next adventure.